Have you ever felt that as you get older, making friends becomes harder? If so, you're not alone. In today's video, we'll explore why this happens, share real-life stories, and most importantly, present practical strategies for forming genuine friendships in adulthood. Now that we know we're not alone in this, let's understand why this task is so challenging. Moving to a new city, marriage, children, demanding careers. Adulthood often pulls us away from environments that make forming friendships easy. When we were younger, school or college naturally put us in touch with people. Now, our time is more limited, and our priorities have shifted. Moreover, many people report that as they age, their social circles shrink. According to studies, over 45% of adults struggle to make new friends after the age of 30. This happens because, on top of responsibilities, we become more selective about who we want around. So, what can we do about it? Before diving into solutions, let's demystify one important concept. There's nothing wrong with you if you're facing this challenge. This brings us to the next point, understanding that this difficulty is normal and shared by many. The difficulty in making friends in adulthood doesn't mean something is wrong with you. In fact, many people face this barrier, but we tend to think it's a reflection of personal failure. The truth is, the context of adulthood is very different. Opportunities to meet people decrease and focus shifts to other priorities like career and family. The good news is, this is completely normal. I personally went through this when I moved to a new city and realized that making friends wasn't as easy as before. Now that we understand this challenge is common and not a reflection of our shortcomings, let's focus on what really matters. How can we overcome this and build genuine friendships in adulthood? The good news is there are effective ways to reverse this situation and form meaningful bonds, even in adulthood. Here are some practical strategies to help you take the first steps. Be intentional. Participating in events or interest-based groups like meetups, classes, or community activities is a great way to meet new people. By actively seeking out these opportunities, you're creating a favorable environment for friendships. Don't wait for people to approach you. Go after them. Embrace vulnerability. A genuine friendship starts when you allow yourself to be vulnerable. This means sharing more than just the day's news, but also your interests, passions, and even insecurities. Don't be afraid to show who you really are. This kind of authenticity attracts people with similar values and interests. Reinforce existing connections. Often the people closest to you are already around. Instead of waiting for new friendships, invest in strengthening the relationships you already have, whether with colleagues or long-time friends. A simple coffee invitation can spark a deeper friendship. Invest in social hobbies, whether it's sports, book clubs, or volunteering. Getting involved in activities that encourage social interaction is an excellent way to form authentic connections. These environments provide fertile ground for friendship since you already have something in common. Take the first step. Don't be afraid to be the one who invites. Many people fear rejection, but it's important to take the first step and invite someone to do something. Sometimes all someone needs is that initiative to break the ice and start a friendship. Building friendships in adulthood isn't easy, but it's not impossible. By being intentional, vulnerable, and taking the first step, you can create meaningful and lasting connections. Remember that the quality of the friendships you build now can be far more significant than any superficial friendship you made in the past. The first step begins with you.